we're now going to move on to a product demo from Sarah McAnallen, and this is a sock aid. So Sarah, if you'd like to come off mute and share your screen, I'll hand over to you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much. Some of those tips were absolutely invaluable, Cheryl and Laura. To give you a quick intro, and please let me know if I'm speaking too quickly. You can tell I'm Irish, so I know I do speak a million miles an hour. So I'm Sarah McAnallen, the founder of McAnallen Limited, and basically I've made a range of sock aids to help you put on your socks with ease. I will share a quick video of how the product works. Please let me know if you can see it okay, or if there's any issues. It should be on your screens now. This is my mum using it with one hand. So the product was designed around my mum. She had a stroke and then later on developed arthritis in her hand. And yeah, that's how the product works. So the product was, as I said, designed around mum, and that was really in mind, as no one needs reminding of how mobility and disability aids look. Sometimes they can be very hostile within the home, and my main aim was to have products that look and feel beautiful. So on the inside, you have very, very soft fabric. On the outside, a little bit rougher, very, very close to like the feel of like a soft towel. And that's mainly for grip for the sock. A few different things that I designed in terms of the strap to help with people who have arthritis is that you can use the handle at the top, but for some who may have pain, in their hands, I've made different straps along the strap, if that makes sense, little holes along the strap so that you're able to put your arm into and use your arm in order to pull up the sock aid. In terms of the plastic itself, I've made it a little bit more flexible. I know with most people, they do prefer to use their knees to close and open the sock aid, just that they're able to use their hands to pull the sock over. The plastic is softer and easier to mold than the majority of sock aids, and that's really to help minimize the amount of pain used within your hand. But yeah, that's kind of it overall. We have multiple different colours of it. So we do. Our purple one actually was in partnership with Parallel. So 50% of the profits of this purple sock aid go to help entrepreneurs who have a disability start up their businesses, which is fantastic, and I love being a part of that. Yeah, I would love to know if anyone has any questions, and let me know if I spoke too quickly.
Hi Sarah. So thanks excuse me, I'm doing a lot of talking this morning. Thanks so much for being here and sharing the sock aid. You talked about your inspiration and some of the features of it. I'm wondering, could you tell us a little bit more about what makes your product different from some of the other sock aid products that are out there right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the main ones is that a lot of sock aids can either be too stiff or can sometimes end up being almost too flexible. That's if you have a stiff sock, it doesn't actually open for you, and sometimes it can cause pain within your ankle if you're putting your foot through. So a lot of research went into kind of getting the amount of right flexibility so that whenever it's closed, you're able to put the sock on with ease. And then again, it is open, it allows you to open up the sock for you, it does all the work for you. And then again, really with the strap is probably the biggest thing for people who do have arthritis, is that using the arm, that doesn't happen in any other product. Any other sock aid will have two straps. As for having the one strap, it gives you so that you're not having, I know with my mum in particular, she can only use one hand properly, and the other hand she doesn't use as well. And I know that can kind of be similar for some other people who may have in their hands, they may have more pain in one hand rather than the other. So this kind of gives you the opportunity to switch in that way.
Thanks. And I'm wondering if anyone wants to buy your sock aid, where can they find it? How do you sell it?
Yes, so we have it on McAnallen.com. I can put in the address and then also my email address into the chat, that if there is any issues, I know with some it may, if there's any issues in terms of ordering to the States, as I said, I'm over in Ireland, but I'll pop in my email address that if anyone has any issues on the website, that you're able to contact me on there, and I can sort it out and get it across to you.
Okay, hold on one moment. I'm getting lots of questions coming in thick and fast. Okay, so I'm also curious, what kind of feedback do you get about this product from some of the people who are using it? Who's your usual customer? Is it just people with arthritis, or could it be anyone?
No, it honestly is such it really can be anyone. It's such a broad, from women who are heavily pregnant to the likes of my mum, veterans, and those who have back problems, knee surgeries. Yeah, it really, whenever I started the business, I had really my mum in thought, and stroke and arthritis, and from growing the business, yeah, a huge amount of people. I guess I designed the product specifically to be used with socks. So this isn't good if you do use compression socks. I wouldn't recommend if you did have pain within your hands, and it's just a little bit stiffer to put on. It was really, really made for the likes of your everyday sock, your ankle socks. The majority of sock aids won't work with like ankle socks and smaller socks and that kind of way. So this was really focused on that.
Okay, and so just two final things. I'm just going to quickly double check because these are where our questions are coming in very quickly. So just two final things. Just on a personal note, I just want to say I absolutely love this product. I've loved it since I first saw it. I think it was a few years ago now. Both because it's so practical and so easy to use, and it really does fulfill a need that a lot of people have, but also because it looks lovely. And as you are well aware, that's one of my big passions, is making sure that products for people with disabilities actually look nice, and you would like to have them sitting in your bedroom or your living room and not feel sad every time you look at it. So I just wanted to get that out there. And then also we've had some feedback in the chat that the link on your website, it may be broken or bouncing. That could just be because we've got so many people clicking on it right now. But I just wanted to let you know, we'll double check that link, everyone, and make sure it's the right one and get it into the chat for you. We'll also be following up with with all of the information about all the products that are mentioned today. So at this point, Sarah, I'm going to say thank you so much for your time. You're welcome to stick around as a panelist, and as a panelist you can also go into the Q&A box at the bottom of the screen and you can answer some of the questions we've got there. I think you've answered most of them because they seem to be very much related to support socks and compression socks, but if you could pop in there and just type some answers, that would be fantastic. Thank you again.
And I'll pop in my email address, and if anyone is having any issues with the website, and just get in contact with me, and yeah, I'm happy to chat. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Everybody else today.
Okay, so thank you very much to Sarah.